My name is Chandra Zas, food and mood coach at Zen Odyssey. It's been a long time since I've talked about my story and who I am and what I do. So I wanted to make another video and share about my journey, my food and mood journey, and why I really believe that food is everything, and that the key to changing our lives, improving our health, feeling better, feeling more present, really feeling more fully alive is all about food. I really think that food is everything. Food was a massive piece of my journey.
Welcome! Here is your hostess and coach, Chandra Zas, helping people make food and mood changes doable without missing out. Go ahead, high five that like button, subscribe and share while you're there.
When I was 2 years old, I suffered from head to toe eczema, I had asthma, I was seeing specialists, and most of my childhood, my parents did everything that they could. I did elimination diets. Eventually, I did end up on some medication, and when I was 15, I really wanted a different solution. I was willing and ready to do something else besides take medications. And my doctor kind of shuffled me out of the office after I really pressed him of like, well, what else can I do besides this lifelong prescription of medications? And he said, well, diet, stress, and lifestyle changes. And I remember hearing those words echo in his office, and they've really stuck with me. I was recently listening to a podcast that was talking about diabetes and how in the 90s they did a research study with using medications to help diabetics or using intensive lifestyle changes to help diabetics. And the study actually found that people who made the lifestyle changes, the intensive lifestyle changes, actually had better results than the people on medications. But the doctors thought, well, but people have a really hard time changing, so let's just keep offering the medication. And this story I'm bringing up because this is what I completely disagree on. I do believe that we have the ability to intensively change our lifestyle. And that is what I help people with. I help people make the changes that they want to make in their life to have the health that they want to have. The base of all of our health, no matter what symptoms we're having, whether it's digestive symptoms, whether it's sleep symptoms, whether it's headaches, brain fog, whether it's diseases, everything is connected to our diet, our stress, and our lifestyle. This is the foundation of health.
Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm in the Dead Sea, floating in the water. Go ahead and like and share and follow so we can keep in touch.
So when we make these changes to our diet, to our stress levels, to our lifestyle habits, then our health automatically improves. So it's possible to change our health. I did it. I did it many, many times over. I found a process that really works for changing. I actually just turned 40 2 months ago. On March 2nd, I turned 40. And I decided for my birthday gift to myself to give up coffee. And if you know me, if you're one of my friends, you know that I have had a serious love affair with coffee. And I decided for my 40th birthday that I wanted to give myself the gift of giving up this really well-loved habit and ritual of mine because my goal for my 40s is to reverse my age. I want to be biologically younger by the time I hit 50 than I am now. That's how seriously I am into health. I'm really, really into aging gracefully and living in a body that is comfortable and having a high state of alertness and presence. I am super into health, and I'm pretty much willing to make any change that I think is worthy and that will help me feel better and achieve these health results. I'm willing to do anything. That's where I've really come to. And part of what you have to understand about me is that my childhood, I wasn't well. I was inflamed, I was swollen, I had chronic headaches. I know what it's like to not have my health, and I had to work really hard to get to a state of health. Now I'm much more in the optimizing phase. I'm much more into how good can I possibly feel. But I came from having a lot of not fun symptoms that really, life felt hard. Life felt like a drag. I wanted to sleep. I was in a lot of pain. I wanted to travel, and I didn't know if I would be able to travel. I didn't know if I'd be able to have kids. My health was off. It was really bad. And I made the lifestyle changes that created this state of health. And I'm totally, fully in love with my body now. I used to hate my body. My thighs were fat and they would chafe. I was 50 pounds overweight a couple times in my life. My mom talked to me about having a diet when I was 10 years old. I was one of those kids that had all the allergies, and it was not fun. It's not fun to not have our health. It's hard to be healthy. It's hard to eat clean food and manage our stress levels. It's not an easy lifestyle, but I honestly think it's easier than being sick. It's easier than not feeling well. So it's a trade-off. It's like pain now or pain later, hard now or hard later. Like, the way that I think about it is like, I'm willing to do the hard things today to make my life easier in the future. I'm willing to invest in cooking homemade food. I'm invested in being present and working on myself emotionally and mentally in order to internally manage my stress instead of using food or habits that harm my health, like drinking or smoking. Like, I want to do whatever I can do today to set my future self up for an awesome, healthy, as much as I can, whatever I can control, the health that I can control for my future self. I'm interested in investing in that. So if you're someone who is interested in up-leveling your health, I have a really simple food and mood process that I teach how to do exactly what I've done several times over. My most recent was giving up coffee. I just use the exact process that I teach with my clients to give up processed foods and to give up foods that are making them feel off. I teach this process. I use it on myself to make health changes, and you can too. It's possible to change the way your relationship to food, to change the way you eat, to change the way that you respond to life stressors, to internally manage your stress levels, and to really up-level your health in a way that is going to set you up for a healthier, easier future life. So if this sounds like the work that you're interested in doing, I created a really cool email course and video masterclass where I teach the first really important steps of making these changes. It's really the meat of what I teach in my program. You can implement them yourself today when you sign up for the course and start really changing your relationship to your stress, to your food, and honestly, a lot of it is changing your relationship to yourself, changing that inner relationship to how you talk to yourself, what normal emotions are you having. There is a way to shift the way that we are in relationship to ourself that is really the foundation of to how we're thinking and how we're feeling and how we're showing up in our life. So I have a free video course. I'm going to include it here below this video. So I really encourage you to take advantage of it and enjoy it and learn from it and start making the changes that you really want. If you're interested in what you see and it looks like these are the kind of changes you want to make, I do have a coaching program where I intimately work with you and help you make the changes that you want specifically. So go check it out. I would love to help you. It's really my mission. I really feel that in Western culture and really specifically in America, that we're not really given all of the truths about food. We're not really given the education in our school system to internally manage our mind and our emotions, which are so crucial when it comes to health. So my program is all about teaching and giving these tools and gifts to humanity. My goal is to really help a lot of humans make these changes. It's really in my heart and I'm really passionate about it and I really care. It made such a difference in my life. I cannot imagine if I had continued on the trajectory that I was on when I was younger, I would not be where I am today. Like, it's everything how we eat, but behind how we eat is our relationship to our food, to ourself, to our emotions, to our stress. So if this is the kind of help that you're looking for, please grab something. Grab the free course, grab a free call with me, and I really wish you the best on your journey, and I hope to see you. Have a beautiful day.